Public meeting is over.
Good, you guys are on tape.
Okay.
Why?
The lawyer's chair meeting.
It's finished.
We gotta get this
Okay,
guy here.
camera off, please. Can
I'm getting you, man.
Lawyer's chair meetings.
Take your hands off my equipment, sucker. You're a lawyer.
Okay. Whoa, whoa. What we mean?
You're not much of a lawyer, nor is Holmquist, your boss. Because he doesn't even know public information.
This is a public school district.
Show me the paperwork.
I'm gonna show you the
Show the
law.
law.
Meeting.
I'll show you the law.
Can I speak with you, sir?
Yes.
Okay. This gentleman with you as well? Okay. Let me just speak with you real quick. Just try and clarify things. And not just us. Understand that?
We don't have a right to put this thing
As the lawyer's chair, and maybe you can tell us when it's rescheduled for.
So long as he don't put his hand on the gentleman.
Maybe the lawyer can
Yeah,
reschedule.
I might file charges on the sucker.
If the law said in a reasonable amount of time, we'll all get out of here.
I know you're just doing your job.
What's your name, sir?
But he doesn't understand the only reason he's an LAPD cop is because of me. We stopped wrong. Me and one other person 3 years in a row from eliminating him. We're messing with the wrong person.
I just want the public school district to stop trying to treat parents and community folks like that. And they come in here, very good. They should have law already. But I pulled it out. I pulled my law. I can't believe I got one right now.
See, that's what it's called, the power of conversation.
Anyway, hey amigo, no tengo sillo.
It's actually hilarious.
They have a problem. Thank you. All right. We're going to go outside. Well, they have ended the meeting. That never was a meeting. So therefore, we will, in a reasonable amount of time, we'll go outside to help these officers so these officers can be on their way, and we'll go on outside so that we can.
We'll do that. So the whole thing's over.
How you doing? My name's Officer Yale.
George.
George, nice to meet you.
You know, you only have, I understand why you're here. You guys know that the only reason you're still school police? Because me and one other person stopped a number 3 years in a row. You go ask Mr. Shum down there. He runs all the security in Boston. Me and one other person stopped over 3 years in a row from preventing you guys from becoming LAPD. Keep that law. Okay? Somebody messes with me, you're messing with the guy who said your job. No, I know why. You're doing your job and they tell you what to do.
¿Y mi bolsa ya tiene?
I understand what you're doing, okay? I'm with you. Why do you think that we
No, no,
my friend that's how you
No quiere, pero no.
ever since you got LAPD running this place.
Okay.
Ok, gracias por todo.
We'll give you both. I can tell by the way you look.
And then we'll extend the meeting.
I'm wearing red, white, and blue. I don't think so.
You're a perfect MO for being Steve.
I told you, it's a CIA.
You and Richard Ramirez.
I know how to smoke.
phone
Repeated all over Pennsylvania, and I have proof to show that it's being done at LAUSD as well as.
Good,
So I guess,
Right.
let's see, is there anything else? We go to the public announcement, public comments, and then 2 minutes each.
Meetings for 1 hour.
Now, do I open this up for public comments now?
Just a second.
Going back to new business,
Oh, yeah.
we didn't really talk about this at all. The task force recommendation and everything that is right.
The Parents' Bill of Rights is part of the task force, assignments, per se, that he gave us, so we finished that when was it, August, September, the parents, I think we gave you a copy of that already? Yeah, 1 page, because I had your local district too.
Right.
So, that's we want that document to go to every single school. We're gonna create posters, oh, there they are, posters. We're gonna create posters for every school, every office, and, what I think was.
Saying the great founder matter.
Exactly what it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the only thing that, on that particular,
You go first because you heard more.
and I know it's already translated, and you already done the poster, so that's not tough. But the one thing that I noticed. The one thing I noticed on the rights and responsibilities, some of them, I mean, I think I discussed this with the local district. You've got the right, should be counted as a responsibility. For every right you've got, there should be a responsibility, and that's the way life works. And I noticed that a lot of them mirror. I just wish that some of the order had changed so that well, it's pretty clear. This is the right, this is your responsibility as a result of that.
Future days, we can revisit the format. So I'll send it to you that as well. And share, please share with everyone that you can. Just so I can-
So we need to make a motion to approve these forms? Or is it-
No, it's just to support. Basically, what we're asking for your support on the parents' bill, right, that we're going to disseminate as a money. And to show it to parents.
The man with the glasses.
Yeah, so that actually that
You know, it's the board, the committee has reviewed it, and so it would be a motion to support the parents, the dissemination of the Parents' Bill of Rights as a form of parent involvement.
Correct. I mean, what's created for parents? I mean, we want everyone to have it. So we need to run, what are the motion?
Drafting the motion.
So someone will have to.
Right.
Make the motion first. No, motions, they don't pass the same, they do.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, a motion. And a motion, if you don't like it, can be tabled.
Okay. All right, is there anything else you guys want to discuss?
Just out of curiosity, the public comment that is going to occur at the meeting.
Yeah.
That's going to be standard, and it's always going to be the 7, and who decides who gets the 7?
We have a list, we have a sign-in, which we already have it here, and if you see your agendas, will say how many people, how many.
And is it always first come, first served?
Yes. You cannot get it for your buddies, write their names on the list, hopefully that they'll come. You cannot do that, you have to be physically present.
Well, I understand that, but it's always first come, first served.
First come, first served.
Is that district policy, or?
That's the way it is, in the, open meeting law.
I understand.
Yeah, yes,
I'm just wondering if there were a way that would allow a more random assignment of who gets public speaking. I mean, if you walk through the door and sign up first, you're always going to be speaking. That doesn't open it up to everybody, as opposed to you fill out a card. Okay, everybody, you have to physically be present, you have to fill out a card, you have to put your name and what agenda item you're going to be speaking to, and then put it into a drum, and just before public comments, randomly select who gets to speak, because this way opens it up to somebody coming in and dominating the meeting. That doesn't make it an open public meeting because not everybody has an equal chance of being selected. I understand we want to limit it to the 7 minutes, but I think that there should be some random selection that does not involve who gets here first or somebody on this board or someone from the district deciding. I wish there was some way that we could come up with a more random way of selecting who gets that opportunity to speak.
Everyone should be allowed to speak.
Yes.
Because, you know, in theory it sounds great, but we need to make sure that it aligns to the public meeting law.
I would like to see a more random selection of the public so that everybody in the public has an equal chance to get here. They don't have to get here at 8 o'clock if they want to talk.
I will research it.
Okay, and again, a card, put it into a drum, it's randomly selected, we pull 7 out just before public comment, till 7 people get to speak.
What are you talking about? Putting that drum. Is he kidding me?
Okay, I will just research.
What are you talking about?
Somebody repeat that.
Maybe the first 3, and then after that, we can put it in.
Like the blind leading the blind.
No, I don't say, yeah.
Right, you know what I mean? Maybe we can-
Blind leading the
And
blind.
when you
So is there anything else?
Right, yeah, move on.
the public comments, and I have a list.
Okay.
We have 4 public speakers. Each one will get, what is it? We have a minute?
2 minutes.
Okay. So first I have is, you ready?
Okay, yeah, now the floor is open for public
Where do
comment.
you call it, please? And I have a timer here.
Who decided on the floor?
Only those 4 on top.
Who decided on the floor?
Gwendolyn,
I swapped the vote.
Gwendolyn Land.
Ms. Gwendolyn switched the number with me. I'm taking
Your
her.
time is going, sir?
Go.
Hold on a
Walk up
minute.
there, sir.
You need to start the clock when we walk up there. Where are we talking from?
Okay, we'll give you 2 minutes. Walter. Just
Don't
Yeah,
play games with me now.
yeah. Don't even bother.
I'll keep you up late at night.
Games all the time.
Is this on?
It needs to be.
Play games with me.
Roll that camera.
Okay.
How you doing? Yes, I did. You see, I got your email. How you doing? Okay, can we start at the time now, please? Thank
Good
you.
morning. Walter Wall Richardson, parent of a child, 1 child. First, I want to say that
Four now.
PEPAC is illegal, first thing.
The list is full, I think.
I know it's supposed to be a district creation. However, there was no proper election of none of you that got on this committee. Secondly, I want to say that
You rolling that camera?
according to the Sears Green Act, Green Act says that any agenda item, or everybody have a right to speak on the agenda item, also says that you cannot, as Jim was saying, you cannot restrict public from speaking. You can restrict the time. You can change it from 1 minute or 2 minutes, depending upon the number of people, but you cannot restrict. So you're in violation of that. Number 2, I need you to clarify, but you discussed an agenda, I couldn't even hear you back there. I don't know what you put, I don't even know what you really were saying about the date, I don't know what you were saying. So somebody, chairperson, somebody needs to come up and clarify so that the public and everybody else will know what it is that you're saying, that you have put in cement, so that we'll know what it is you're done. Number 2, the next thing, there's no, I don't see, when you advertising this, it must be advertised more than just here at the Parent Community Service Branch. You got 8 local districts.
And a website.
Somebody needs to go
that
to each
use.
one of them. You need to make sure that the public understand this. Next thing, I would hope that you feel a little bit more parent friendly. Look, I'm 45 years here. Don't play games with me. I'll keep your patch bed out. I promise you that. Okay? I'll keep you up late. I don't sleep much. But what I'm saying to you is, I know the law. I know policy. And you stated, Ms. Casillas did, that the bulletin was going to be ready, that she said that it wasn't ready, it would be ready within 5 days, or something like that. So that should have been, that time should have expired on Monday. So I still don't have the bulletin. Can I get that bulletin?
Yes, sir. Thank
I'm
you,
going to
Walter.
ask that you please get those bulletin things for purpose for us.
Thank you, Walter. Mr. Absalom? You doing, Mr. Absalom?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
I have a question first. Who is the president list?
Gwendolyn. Who? Gwendolyn, but actually this is just comments, so we're not really answering questions.
So you shouldn't.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
Well, first, I don't know, you guys talking about we have to follow something about who's gonna talk first, who's gonna make the question first, and this is a big mistake right now. Somebody else signed for somebody else? That's my question. Okay, you don't have to answer. Second one, I know this is the first meeting right now, that I know. And the thing's gonna be a little hard at the beginning, but I guess we're gonna help each other to continue in this. Thank you for that. It's a little simple suggestion.
Thank you, sir. Gwendolyn?
Okay.
Oh, she gave up. Oh, she gave up?
She gave it up to me, and I gave my number 3 up to Ms. Beckles.
Okay, so it's Walters.
We're going to about who signed the list.
You can pass your signing to anybody, it's public comment.
Okay, they just exchanged.
When does my 2 minutes start?
Now.
To see that there are parents here who are representing Title I students and their families, and you are illegally sitting on this committee, I want to bring your attention to what will happen, because I think we might as well just all stop playing games here. We have a chair of Local District 7, we have a chair of Local District 1, we have a member of Local District 2, executive board members. I'm not sure on Jim and Randy. I'm doing my research on YouTube. Let's be quite clear. This is supposed to be a committee that is representing the needs of Title I parents. There are 1.2 million Title I parents in the district. I know it's not, because I'm timing myself. Of which this meeting was not advertised. None of us knew it was on. You didn't send it to your local district executive board members. You are totally disrespecting your CEAC members, your reps at your schools. You're supposed to be going to the school sites. Yes.
You have a website that doesn't have this information on it. What is this? Is this the CIA meeting? PEPAC? Because that's how you're behaving. If you've got the audacity to sit at that table as executive board members and say that you are representing the needs of parents and community in this district, then at least be transparent, members. At least ensure that the chief and her Indians are making sure that the information is available to all of us so that we know what's going on. You have a role to play, and I will be at all your district meetings to inform your membership that you're some Secret Service parents now.
Thank you,
I'm gonna respectfully request to just give me a minute.
Yes, sir.
Stop me, and then I'm gonna give my other minute to Mr. Rivera.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, I want to see you today. Okay, first of all, my name is Juan Rodriguez. I'm a parent of 2 kids in the district. And I'm trying to get another one too. You know, first of all, you went over the time. Previously, the previous meetings that the KC used to have here, they were so adamant that they wanted to even take us out and whatever it means, because the time was out. Nobody made a motion to go over and extend the meeting and all of that. So be careful about that. I don't know why it's double standard. Second, when is it considered for someone, any meeting, to be late? I understand about the traffic and everything, but if you're committed to this, you should wake up a little earlier, and an hour meeting, and you almost got in, almost half an hour when you got the, finally, enough members to conduct the meeting. Time, that's 1 minute.
How you doing, Leo?
Morning, everyone. Okay, thanks. Some random thoughts in terms, since this is an agenda planning meeting. First of all, you can address public comment and a lot of other things in your bylaws. Some other things you might want to place on your agenda. There's a school review process that's taking place in the district. How many of you know anything about it? The Curriculum Instruction and Assessment Committee addresses standard-based promotion, homework policy, A through G updates. There was a meeting, a school board meeting the other day at which the budget overview was presented. This is a nasty fiscal situation. This information's online. Next, the 14th of February, the board will be adopting, likely, a provisional budget moving forward. You need to weigh in on it. You need to be there. There will also be public notice of the district's initial bargaining proposals with all of its employees at that meeting. Let's talk about the Sunshine Committee and your role in it. Look at the rest of this agenda. I'm going to run out of time. There's lots of stuff here, including a proposal to move forward on, in the facilities department on parent centers. There's a lot of other information for you. That's for you to distribute.
Thank you. No, ma'am, we have to adjourn the meeting, I'm sorry. Can I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Motion to adjourn. Can I make motions after the five?
They don't know what they're doing.
Done right now. You don't need no motion.
That's it, don't need no motion, it's over. Next meeting. No, there's another one. The SEAC. I'll have more fun on that one.
In fact, that's where you have to be most vocal.
Yeah, I will be, don't worry.
Oh,
You know that.
I have no doubt.
They're lucky I still got 4 weeks before I give birth.
I think that's where your real leverage.
It was very productive.
It was very productive. Give me a break. Yeah, where's the paperwork for the next bullshit?
Good morning. How are you? I'm sorry to hear that.
Where's the papers for the next committee meetings? Sign up. First.
I just got it, but I'm there and I'm sharing it. I want everybody to see it. So there's big kind of violation, huh?
No, best idea. Otherwise it's going to go BS.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
Basically, we all decided that a lot of.
It's 7.
Yeah, so we all decided Friday.